All dysfunction means you're still trying to save the mother, protect the mother. Get back to Twilight Zone. Isn't it bittersweet that you're still doing that? Isn't it bittersweet that a person can spend their whole life dysfunctional, and that's code for that they're still trying to protect the mother, save the mother, heal the mother, please the mother, because the mother was never loved by her mother. The baby's trying to fill in for that. Isn't it bittersweet that you're trying to do what your grandmother should have done? Isn't it bittersweet that you're so loyal and so dedicated to heal your mother and cure your mother, and she hurt you and you're going to cure her, and you want to cure her and heal her, and she hurts you and you want to heal? Isn't it bittersweet that you're sacrificing yourself and still trying to save her? That's what dysfunction means, because you became dysfunctional to protect this tie, to protect this setup, to keep this hope alive that one day you'll save her. Isn't it bittersweet? Go to the Twilight Zone episode entitled One Life Furnished in Early Emotional Poverty. One Life Furnished in Early Emotional Poverty, the Twilight Zone. The closing narration in particular. I talked about it recently a fair bit, but there isn't it bittersweet. If you go to the short section in this channel, there's one or two. There's one clip about it. Yeah, there's one clip about it, the recent one. So that'd be October 25, right? Something like that. Look for the short that's entitled "Isn't It Bittersweet?" Continued, that one. And there's 3 parts to it. That's the first part. The second one about why mothers can't apologize, and the third one is the time machine idea, where you realize you decided these things, and if you can admit that you decided these things, so in a sense it's your life, it's your mind, you decided this, you're the master of your fate, and you appreciate this kind of secret. If you can, it'll free you from a useless burden of trying to save your mother. Dead cargo from the unconscious, dead cargo from the Twilight Zone, they said. Twilight Zone means unconscious. When they said it'll free you from dead cargo from the Twilight Zone, they mean it'll free you from the dead cargo in the unconscious. This albatross, this false belief, this cargo, this false belief, this package that you believe that it's your job to save them. This is a huge cargo, a huge weight. It'll free you from that. It'll free you from this cargo. Once again, go to the closing narration of that episode. One Life Furnished in Early Emotional Poverty. One of the best closing narrations of the Twilight Zone. Rod Serling, by the way, they just put up a statue of the guy in his hometown. Very nice statue. The sculpturist did a great job. Really nice rendition of him in his hometown, somewhere in Upper New York, somewhere like that.